Oh, Facebook. I did a little bit of philosophizing yesterday. All right, so let's talk about immortality. Immortality has been the subject of inquisition of almost all ancient civilizations, I think. I mean, I don't know much about history or anything, but all right, so this is how it goes, right? Imagine your life is like a line, but it is made up of all these little, well, as we know, lines are made of dots. So let's break your life into units of stages or periods or, I know, uh, little bits of experience balls, as my friend liked to call them, milestones. I used stones, and yeah, so this is you at birth, and that is me in this ball, yeah. Imagine this to be the range of age from 0 to 5 or something. A smooth, reflective ball, mostly just like the big open eyes of a baby, something that reflects the world more than insight or anything. All right, so from 0 to 5 or something, or 0 to 2 or something, you have this little shiny, perfect, smooth ball, and that is that's the total sum of your experience and everything. This is how you see the world, and as you grow up, your world may change in shape, evolve in texture and size, and become something similar to the original ball, but something a little bit different as well, and it's bigger. And as you progress through your childhood, well, this whole thing could be your childhood. This is earliest childhood, almost the stuff that you can't remember, and this is what you form of the world. You're beginning to form the world as you go on, and then you jump from this to this. There might be gaps in the middle. All right, so stages of life. I remember, for example, when I was 15 or something, when I first lived alone, I had not at this stage taken a shit anywhere other than in my own home or in someone else's home. I had to spend a week, I think, or 3 days or whatever, with a bunch of other dudes, and I did not take a shit for 3 days. And this kind of reshaped the way I saw the world. I understood things a little better. So you need a huge event, or it could be a huge event, or it could be the sum of many events. It could be an age limit. So I'm just going to say that this is early childhood from 0 to 2 or 0 to 5 or whatever you want to call it. 5 to 10 maybe, and then puberty, and then adolescence, however you want to classify this. And I would stop this at 18 or 19, maybe 17, depending on where you lived and who you are. And then, as this is a belief that I have because I talked to a friend of mine who, well, actually, a friend of mine talked to me when I was 19 and when he was around mid 20s, I guess, not yet 30. And he said that soon after school and stuff, because I was in school until I was 19, but some people finish high school when they're 17 and go straight to college, or do other things with their life. Either way, you could call this your school life or your childhood or whatever, and then you become an adult, and the whole space just feels the same. It's not as disconnected. This whole block is probably one thing because it's not as different from day to day to day. You probably do the same stuff. You've probably changed jobs. one year may feel like 3, and 3 years may feel like 1. You just completely lose track of time or whatever. It's just one big experience that changes from day to day to day. So you might change jobs like I did, I guess, a couple times a year.